Good morning, folks, and a pleasant warm welcome. This is Spoon TV Live, coming to you from just in front of the headquarters of the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission, the LACC for short. Time here in Liberia is 60 minutes after 11 a.m. And today, the former chairman of the Coalition for Democratic Change, one-time Minister for State for Presidential Affairs, and currently Senator of McGill County, Nathaniel McGill, is to appear before investigators here at the LACC to answer questions concerning a supplementary payroll at the Ministry of State that contained 728 names. The investigators they've invited Senator McGill to answer questions as per his knowledge concerning that supplementary payroll. He has joined a number of other officials of the former ruling CDC government who have made visits here at the LACC. Amongst those who have made visits here include former Deputy Finance Minister Samora Wolokoli, former Solicitor General Yananti Tuan, former Comptroller of the Financial Intelligence Agency, and a host of others, of whom 3 were indicted and subsequently jailed on remand and then released on bail by their lawyers. We've been informed that the McGill County Senator is on his way here at the headquarters of the LACC, and this has brought about mixed reactions within the public space. Others have said, supporters of Senator McGill have said that if it is wrong to have employed ordinary Liberians, then he should be in prison. But for those who are not his supporters, they've said he must answer questions surrounding huge funds that were supposedly used to finance the supplementary payroll. The Barker administration did say a key mantra of their government would be transparency and accountability. That accountability fight that has been dubbed a witch hunt by supporters of the CDC and those within the hierarchy of the now opposition CDC. The area here is not crowded with a lot of supporters. We can see that the group you see sitting, they are journalists who've come to cover his appearance. He's not arrived yet at the LACC. It's quite calm and controlled here as well. Others expected that there would have been a very large turnout of supporters of Senator McGill, but as it seems, this place is quiet and remains professional. As to when he will arrive here at the LACC, that question we cannot answer. Time is ticking, but we've been assured by those within his office that he's definitely going to show up. The senator posted on his Facebook page that indeed he will avail himself to investigators as well. So as to what his reception will be at the LACC, we cannot predict that as well. We've been informed that he has hired the legal services of revered Liberian lawyers, Councillor Arthur Johnson, as well as one-time Solicitor General Sema Serenus Cephas. As to how he will arrive here, whether or not the senator is going to arrive with a large motorcade and convoy of persons, we cannot also confirm. But this has also taken more of a political twist than a legal twist. What's in the public sphere is the Barker administration is going after top brass of the former WIA administration. For those who are supporters of the Barker administration, they're saying accountability knows nobody. The law is a respecter of no one. He has not been indicted though. Let's get that straight. He's only here to answer questions posed by investigators. As to after this question and answer session, whether the McGill County Senator is going to be indicted as former Finance Minister Samuel Tuer has been, that is a question only the LACC and other anti-graft agencies and the Ministry of Justice can answer. Is it a looming indictment? We cannot tell. According to our sources, all financial documents relating to the supplementary payroll has got the signature of the McGill County Senator as of when he served as the Minister of State for Presidential Affairs, subsequently sanctioned by the U.S. government in 2022 when he resigned. He called and availed himself to American investigators. That hasn't been done. He went on to win the McGill County senatorial seat in a landslide victory against his opponents. Many of his detractors did say that cash that he allegedly illegally got while serving in government paved his way to be elected senator of McGill County. But all that is not what we're discussing now. What we're discussing is awaiting the arrival of Senator McGill and to face the investigators there in the LACC headquarters. The letter from the LACC says it's all about 728 names on a supplementary payroll, according to that letter that was out of the MOS's operational order. Well, again, we just want to keep informing you that the senator has not arrived, and again, we haven't seen any hostile utterances, appearances, or any hostile gestures here. It's all being calmed as of now. Asking whether there is a presence of police officers, we cannot confirm as well. But all that we do see here is some bystanders and an array of journalists awaiting his arrival. The McGill County Senator also did say that after his appearance here at the LACC, he's going to host a major press conference. Others have said it's a way of twisting this in the public space to appear as it is more political than legal. Questions that will be answered will lead to what the next step will be. My name is Damas Langer. I'm here with Chopon Flammer. We'll keep you posted as we await the arrival of the senator. Again, he has not yet arrived here at the LACC headquarters. The time here now is 22 minutes after 11 a.m. So please do let us know the quality of the audio as we work towards giving you a perfect audio quality, and we'll keep this live podcast running until we can see and bring to you the arrival of Senator Nathaniel McGill. All right, so Choco, I think the senator is arriving. So as you can see, just ahead of us, a convoy of vehicles approaching the headquarters of the LACC with lights on. Those are vehicles belonging to Senator Nathaniel McGill. So he's arriving here exactly 23 minutes after 11 a.m. As to those forming part of his entourage, we've been informed that his legal counsels, Councillor Arthur Johnson, as well as sanctioned and former Solicitor General Serena Cephas, are a part of his legal team. Senator 22 is the official vehicle belonging to the McGill County Senator, and his bodyguards and the rest are making their way to the headquarters of the LACC. So there you have it, heavily guarded the senator is. We haven't seen a lot of political charade here so far, but there are representatives of the CDC here as well. Senator McGill is making his way to answer questions. Is this one of his many visits to the LACC? We also cannot answer that question, but this process is on, and Senator Nathaniel McGill is arriving here at the headquarters of the LACC. So folks, heavily guarded by his personal protective details, the senator will make his way here to answer questions to LACC investigators, a supplementary payroll for which LACC investigators have said was not a part of the MOS's operations. Dubbed as the de facto prime minister of the WIA administration, a very powerful figure, Senator Nathaniel McGill, was during the WIA administration. Others call him the prime minister, the only person who approves before President WIA approves, sanctioned by the American government on a lot of allegations. And he's here now to answer these questions. The spin being put on this by his supporters is that the senator employed people. So the press has been stopped. We will bring you the live arrival of Senator McGill. This is Senator McGill arriving, wearing a red shirt and a coat, making his way to the building of the LACC. He's not responding to any journalist at this moment. There is the former Solicitor General Serena Cephas, one of his legal counselors, making his way as well. And he's entering. So there he is. There he is. There he is, going to answer these questions. Following this question and answer session will lead to a subsequent indictment. That is the question his chief of security have been asked not to enter by the security guards here at the LACC. And the security guards are refusing that. Senator McGill has entered. And they've been informed to close the gate. Senator McGill has entered the headquarters of the LACC. There is Sema Serena Sifas, one of his lawyers, and he has made his way upstairs. So folks, we're bringing you live coverage here from the headquarters of the LACC, where this fellow, who's a part of the security entourage, has been denied entry. And Senator Sifas.
That's correct. Okay. All right. The senator is here already. Okay. So what are the cameras for now?
These are public videos, Councillor. That's a major issue, sir.
I want a letter. The letter is in
You being a key counsel.
So, Councillor Sifas, you going for the letter? Does it entail that you haven't read the letter from the LACC, sir?
No, we responded to the letter. I'm waiting for it. I think that's my car. Yeah, it's my car. That's my car turning around there. Well, it's security.
Let me go for the key.
Yeah. Let him come. Let him come with the fire. He's trying to turn around.
So you get the brief on the bit?
This is one of the lead councillors of Senator McGill's legal team.
Open for me, yeah.
He said this exercise to protect the presidency. What do you mean by that, Councillor Sifas?
Protecting the presidency.
Protecting the presidency. What do you mean by that statement?
I said,
Councillor Sifas just said this whole exercise inviting Senator McGill here is to protect the presidency. As to what is the meaning of that statement, Councillor Sifas, what do you mean by protecting the presidency?
Are you saying
Is this a political wisdom by you?
President, the government of Liberia for fighting corruption? I think there's a way forward.
Is that the protection you are talking about?
I support the process, but however, we should do it holistically.
When you say holistically, what do you mean? Has it been singled out? So we're still here at the LACC. We are here at the LACC. This is a major moment here. You listen to one of the lead councillors of Senator McGill saying this should be holistic as to whether or not that statement is coined to signify that this is a selective process. That is the question. But even employees of the LACC have come to their various balconies and windows looking at this process. And Senator McGill has made his way there, upstairs there at the headquarters of the LACC, where he will face investigators to answer questions concerning a supplementary payroll at the Ministry of State, where he presided then as minister from 2018 to 2022, when he was subsequently sanctioned by the U.S. government on a number of allegations. He then resigned and contested the senatorial post there in Margibi County and overwhelmingly won as well. There is in a very large presence of partisans of the opposition CDC. So far, Councillor Sema Serena Sifas is the only legal councillor we've seen accompany the senator, and there he is. He called this process a protection of the presidency, and subsequently then said that it should be holistic in the fight against corruption, applauding the presidency. He's also a sanctioned U.S. person. So folks, I want to read the letter coming from the LACC that subsequently led to the arrival here of Senator Nathaniel McGill. So this says, Dear Honorable McGill, the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission, LACC, presents its compliments and informs you that it has initiated an investigation into allegations of payroll padding and acts of corruption resulting from a salary payments affecting a supplementary payroll containing 728 names at the Ministry of State for Presidential Affairs, which was allegedly created outside of the framework of the Civil Service Agency. Details of the allegations revealed that the supplementary payroll, which contains 728 names, was allegedly created under your instruction when you served as Minister of the Ministry of State. Accordingly, the process was marred by irregularities amounting to payroll paddling, administrative malpractice, acts of corruption, amongst others. Given your position as the Minister of the Ministry of State, at the time, the LACC believes that you can provide some useful information to aid its investigation. Hence, you are invited, you are advised to come with your legal counsel and all relevant documents to support your testimony. For convenience, the details of your appointment has been arranged as follows. Date Wednesday, August 21, 2024, time 11 a.m. Place LACC headquarters, 2P Taylor Curve, Old Road, Monrovia, Liberia. So the allegations thereof include payroll padding, alleged financial administrative malpractice, and acts of corruption, amongst others. So Senator McGill is here to answer questions, and he was advised to have come with documents and his legal counsel. Legal counsel here today includes former Solicitor General of the Republic of Liberia, Councillor Sema Serenus Cephas. Well, folks, live happening here. My name is Diamond Slanger. I'm here with Trocon Flammer, and we're bringing you live coverage from the headquarters of the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission, the LACC. An array of journalists also here. This is a monumental moment. I should tell you, this is a major moment as to whether or not after his appearance, right now he is a person of interest. And for those of you who are into law enforcement, a person of interest has got information. A person of interest has got relevant documents that might aid the investigation. A person of interest will be invited if their name was mentioned by others who subsequently availed themselves to the investigation, and they would be elevated from a person of interest to a probable suspect or a suspect, or relieved or removed from the list. So at this moment in time, Senator McGill, who then served as the Minister of State, according to the LACC's letter, the supplementary payroll that was created was allegedly done under his instructions, and that payroll was outside of the CSA's framework, hence making it an illegal one according to what the letter states. Also, there are allegations of administrative malpractices, acts of corruption, amongst others. So whether or not answering these questions will remove his name and from that list, and subsequently the LACC will come up with a release and say, look, okay, having conducted our investigations, we have found that Senator McGill, former Minister of State, has got no probable cause to be indicted or whatsoever, or the LACC will send a letter recommending an indictment to the Ministry of Justice, and will subsequently see Senator McGill being indicted. But that is a step away from this now. What is happening is he's up there with his legal team to answer questions concerning a supplementary payroll created allegedly under his instructions. So wherever it is you watching us from, this is Spoon TV Live. Mixed public perception about his invite here at the LACC. His supporters are saying, look, he employed 728 Liberians. He provided food for those Liberians and their families, and hence this is what is now a famous quote in Liberia since the inception of these questions and appearances at the LACC and subsequent indictments termed as a witch hunt. But for those who are not supporters and those who are saying, look, the fight against corruption and transparency, accountability in Liberia should know no name, no title, whatever, have said that this is a step in the right direction. So whichever side of the aisle you find yourself, what is unfolding here now in Liberia by a large extent is unprecedented. President Baikai came to power on the mantra of change, accountability, transparency, and the rest. But folks, we will definitely go live again. My name is Diamond Slanger. We've been instructed to turn our devices off, and we will definitely